Welcome to Norton High School. This afternoon we have a girls softball matchup between Norton and Dover-Sherborn. The game is underway here today. Very cloudy, very windy, and quite chilly here early on in the spring. So we got Liana on the mound today for Norton. Leadoff batter for Dover-Sherborn up the plate. 2-0 the count. That one's fouled off. And that one hit down to left field. That's going to be caught. So quickly, one out. Next batter up for Dover-Sherborn. Getting the signals from her coach down at the third base coach's box. Takes a strike on the inside corner. And it looks like we're going to have a hit batter, so that'll put a runner on first base for Dover-Sherborn. That one fouled off behind the backstop. So this is number 17 at the plate now for Dover-Sherborn, with a runner on first. We are expecting some rain later on today. This is the first home game of the regular season for the Lancers. That one check swing and fouled off behind the first base dugout. Little high. Throw down to first. Safely back in. Got Avery Tinkham over there playing at first base, and Lucy behind the plate for the Lancers. There's a little dribbler down the third baseline. That's foul. So the runner will head back to first base. And the batter back into the batter's box. Ball a little high and a throw down to first. Ball gets away from Tinkham over there for a moment, but runner safely back in. And that'll be strike three in the second out of the inning. This will bring up the number 4 batter for Dover-Sherborn. We apologize, we don't have first names for any of the away team players. And that one's fouled off, goes right after the first pitch. Other home contests going on here today. We got boys volleyball going against Attleboro. There's a hit. And that one caught. So that'll be the third out of the inning. And we'll bring Norton Lancers to the plate for the first time today. So as I was saying, other games going on. Boys volleyball playing against Attleboro. We have the baseball team playing this afternoon. Of course, softball right here in front of us against Dover-Sherborn. Looks like behind us in the distance we got lacrosse practicing. So all the spring sports are underway here in Norton. Let's hope that we don't have a real rainy spring, but things aren't off to such a great start here. And looks like the first one to lead things off for the Lancers today is Cece. So we'll see if CC can get things going for Norton. Top of the order. Goes right after the first pitch. That one popped up. And caught by the second baseman, one down. This will now bring up today's pitcher, Liana, to the plate. Ball one. It's a swing and a miss, and looks like her head flew out there on that swing, so she wants to see it right off the bat. Takes the ball. 2-1. Good hitters count, so Liana, as a pitcher, will be looking for something to drive right here. And fouls that one off. So Norton's team last year made the playoffs. They had several seniors graduate. They got a young team here. There's a check swing. And that'll be an out to the shortstop. So Norton with a young team this year, but expecting a lot of good things from their players. Now up at the plate, this is number 10, Paige. There's a ground ball to second. Throw over to first. In time for the out. So 1-2-3 inning. Dover-Sherborn coming to the plate. We'll be right back. So first batter now at the plate for Dover-Sherborn, number 3. She's the number 5 hitter in their lineup this afternoon. Takes a ball in the dirt. Ball low. Again, the batter looks down the line for signs from the coach. And she'll take another ball. A strike there. Fouls that one off. That one way out of the strike zone, so she'll pick up the walk. This will bring up number 12. Shows bunt, and runner takes off. And the throw down to second in time for the out, so a nice throw there by Lucy down to second base. And they get the runner stealing. There's a ground ball right back to Liana. Throws over to first for the out. Though she always does a nice job fielding her position on the mound. Takes that ground ball, tosses it over to Avery for that out. There's 2 down. And now number 10 to the plate for Dover-Sherborn. Swings and fouls that one off to the backstop. So Norton with quite a few players that are versatile, can play a few different positions. That's always a positive. That one low from Liana. Swing and a miss there for a strike. That one a little out of the zone. Strike 3, so Liana gets out of that inning. And Norton will be coming back to the plate. No score to this point. We'll be right back. So we're up now with Avery Tinkham to lead things off for the Lancers. Number 4 in the lineup today for them. And she'll be hit by a pitch, so leadoff batter on first base. And that will bring Avery Soares to the plate for Norton. Looking at Coach Lazat now for the signs down at third. They're not afraid to take an extra base if that's allowed, and Avery Tinkham takes off to second in safely. So the good teams are going to take everything that another team will give you. Good base running important. There's a hit out to center field. That one caught. And Tinkham will tag up and head over to third. So good piece of hitting there by Sears. Hits one out to center field. Moves the runner over. Next up is today's catcher. This is Lucy. We got Tinkham on third with one down. Ball inside. So Wade Lazat, been the coach here at Norton for several years now, has done a great job with the program. Had some really strong teams in the past and is fortunate enough this year he's got a few players that are second-year sophomores. They came in and played as 8th graders and have done a nice job for the program to this point. Lucy picks up the walk. That'll put runners on the corners for Norton. Looks like they'll send a courtesy runner down there to run for Lucy. This is Gabby now at the plate for Norton. Looks like the umpire just going over to make sure that they got the courtesy runner's number. No substitution there. The runners on the corners with one down. Gabby at the plate. Shows bunt and fouls that one off. So the bat head just a little bit low there. You got to stay on top of the ball to try to bunt. You want to get that down in fair territory to get the job done. So bat head should be up just slightly. That one popped up. And looks like that'll be out of play down left field line. Actually, so she'll head back in the box. Runners back to the bases. So Gabby looking to pick up the run here. Got Tinkham on third base. Fouls that one off. And there's a hit into the field. That's going to drop in front of the left fielder. One run will score. And Gabby gets into second base safely, so a nice job. Brings in a run. This will now bring Casey to the plate for Norton. Swings at the first pitch for a strike. And there's a hit. That'll get down in front of the left fielder as well. One run will score. And the second run comes in as well, so Casey able to bring 2 runs in for Norton. So this now brings Maddie to the plate. She's in the number 9 spot today for Norton. The strike is called. Ball outside. So Maddie looking to keep things going here for Norton. In the bottom of the second, they've already picked up a few runs. That'll be ball 4, and runner will advance. So we got runners on first and second. This brings us back to the top of the order. CC coming to the plate. And scoots away from the catcher, so the runners will advance. Good base running there. As I said earlier, need to take advantage of everything a team's going to give you as the ball scoots away from the catcher. Both runners move over. And this will give CC an opportunity to try to pick up another few runs here if she gets a hit. There's a pop fly. Going to get down in left field. And once again, 2 runs will score. So nice job by CC there. 2 runs come in. Liana comes to the plate. There's a ground ball to short. Picks it up. Throws over to first. Gets by the first baseman. And now once again, good base run, and CC goes all the way home. So that'll be charged as an error. Gets past the first baseman, and Norton takes advantage of that, scores another run. This will now bring Page to the plate. Here's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Throws over to first and able to get her in time. So that'll be the second out of the inning, and Norton's batted all the way through their lineup. And Tinkham able to get on to first with yet another error by Dover-Sherborn. That'll bring another run in. So Norton doing some real damage here in the second inning. This will now bring up A.V. Soares. Takes a ball inside. That one popped up. Second baseman able to handle that catch, so that'll be the third out of the inning, but not before Norton does some real damage. And they've got a 7-0 lead. We'll be right back. So Dover-Sherborn now at the plate, number 27 to lead things off for them. Number 8 in the lineup for the Dover-Sherborn team today. That gets past Lucy. Ball high. And a strike there. So Liana doing a nice job today on the mound. Sometimes a little difficult when it's cold and rainy out. There's a swing for a strike. Well, looks like that'll be a strikeout, and Norton players of the infield will go over and talk to Liana for a second. They're all on the same page. They got one down. Number 2 now at the plate. Strike 1. Liana quickly ahead, 0-2. So not a bad idea to throw a chaser here, something out of the zone, see if the batter will go after it. And she goes right after a strike 3, so 2 down on strikeouts, and this will now bring up number 19 to the plate. This is back at the top of the order, I believe. Now her first at bat, she flew out to left field. Fouls that one off. That one just outside. That one a little high. Looks like batter will pick up the walk. So that'll put a runner on first base for Dover-Sherborn with 2 down. Brings up number 25 to the plate for them. She was actually hit by a pitch her first at bat. Ball low. Swing and a miss for a strike, 1-1. Goes after that pitch for a strike. And strike 3, so Liana goes right after her. Able to hold Dover-Sherborn to no runs here in the top of the third. That'll bring Norton back to the plate with a 7-0 lead. And leading things off for them will be the catcher today, Lucy. Takes ball one. Thought about that one, but takes the pitch. 1-1. And hits that one out to right field. And right field able to snag that for the out. Now one down. This will bring Gabby up to the plate. And she'll go after the first pitch. Grounded to short. Throw over to first. Not in time. Gabby hustles down the line and picks up the hit. Next up is Casey. And she'll take a ball on the first pitch. So very windy here today in Norton. You can hear the wind whistling. Ball inside. So Norton right now with Gabby on first base, one down. Casey at the plate looking to try to move the runners over. They're sitting on a 7-0 lead over Dover-Sherborn. Takes a strike. And that one's fouled off. Casey able to get a little piece of that one to stay alive at the plate. And a check swing, that'll go down to first base. Able to pick it up and step on the bag, so bobbled it for a second, but then was able to make the play. Gabby will move over to second base. And this will bring up the bottom of the lineup for Norton Maddie. Strike one. Takes a ball low, 1-1. That one's fouled off. That one a little outside, so good eye there at the plate. That one popped up and out of play. There's a hit that's going to get past the first baseman. And another run's going to score for Norton. So Maddie picks up the RBI. And she's down at first base. This will bring the top of the order back for Norton. Cece at the plate. That one hit up the middle. And they're going to wave her all the way to third. And it looks like the tag is made, so she'll be out at third base, and that'll be the third out of the inning, but not before Norton able to push another one across. Number 17 now hits a grounder. That's going to get past short and out to left field. They quickly get that into the second baseman. So first runner for Dover-Sherborn on base. Ball inside. Throw down to first. Safely back in. Number 22 at the plate for Dover-Sherborn with a runner on first. And she'll pick up the walk, so that'll move the runner over. Runner's on first and second. This will bring number 3 to the plate for Dover-Sherborn. That one's fouled off right into the first base dugout. Strike is called. Ball low. Fouls that one off. And strike 3 is called, so Liana picks up the strikeout. Next up at the plate, number 12. There's a ground ball to second. She'll opt to throw over to first to Avery. Gets the out. and tries to keep that runner there at third. So we got 2 down. Runners on second and third for Dover-Sherborn. Brings up number 10 to the plate. Ball 1. There's a low pitch, ball 2. There's a strike. That one a little high. So Liana looking to go after this batter here. And she will pick up the walk. So that'll put runners on the corners. Looks like Norton will talk things over there on the mound. Make sure they're all on the same page. And they do have 2 outs. Runners on the corners. They have an 8-0 lead here over Dover-Sherborn. Strike. So rain's starting to come down a little bit here this afternoon. Here's another strike. Heard the forecast only going to get worse, so hopefully they can get this game in. We're well into the game, and Norton with a 8-0 lead. Strike 3 is called, and that'll do it. Liana strikes her out. Norton coming to the plate. We'll be right back.
Now with Norton at the plate, and leading things off for them is Liana.
They do a couple turns, but they play. So I'm like, all right, Henry, I'm going to take stuff on the weekends. So he's good at that.
Goes after the first pitch, check swing, and the shortstop picks it up, makes the throw to first in time for the out. So on the check swing, ball gets hit to the shortstop, 1 down. Now up at the plate for Norton is lefty Page. Takes ball 1 outside. Page with the ground ball to short. Picks it up, throws to first in time. So 6-3 for the second out. Now up for Norton is number 34, Avery. And she'll crank that one into the hole. That's going to get past. Into left center field. Avery into second, round in second, and she's heading to third. And smart base run in there, able to see it for herself. She does turn around and goes back to second. So on the positive, she was able to look out there and pick up the ball herself, but I think Coach Lazat wanted her coming all the way to third. Ball one outside. And that one ripped through the 5-6 hole. And it's going to wave Avery all the way home. And no throw to the plate. Run scores. So nice job there. Picks up the RBI. So with 2 outs, Norton scores a run. Ball inside. Takes the ball up out of the strike zone. Ball outside. A good eye there at the plate. Norton with a runner on first with 2 down. Oh, looking for a good pitch to hit here. She'll pick up the walk, so that will put runners on first and second for the Lancers. And there's a dribble, a lot of spin on that. Pitcher able to make the play and throw over to first in time for the out. So at this point, Norton with a 9-0 lead here. We'll be right back. So we're back now. Dover-Sherborn at the plate. Number 30 to lead things off for them. Tried to bunt on the first one. That was foul. And Liana able to bring the second pitch in for a strike. So quickly ahead, 0-2. Strike 3 is called. So Liana picks up a strikeout with the first batter, now up at the plate, number 19. For Dover-Sherborn. So 1 down, nobody on. So this is back to the top of the order for Dover-Sherborn. Ball a little high. So picks up the walk, run around first base now, 1 down. Now at the plate, number 25 for Dover-Sherborn. Takes the ball inside, throw down to first. And safely back. Strike is called, so a nice pitch there by Liana on the inside corner. Swing and a miss for a strike. So tough weather here in the spring. Let's hope this isn't a wet spring, but things aren't looking so hot with all the rain that we've been having. Strike 3 there for Liana, so that'll be 2 down. A runner on first, and brings up number 17 to the plate. So this is Alexa at the plate, and that one popped up. That's going to get out to the outfield. And didn't hear anybody calling for it, so that was by far outfielder's ball. She should have been calling her off. Well, someone has to take charge there. That's a tough one in between the infield and outfield. A lot easier for the outfield to come in on the ball. Norton calls a timeout, and they'll all head to the mound and talk things over, make sure they're all on the same page. So this will now set up Dover-Sherborn with runners on the corners, first and third. Let's see what Norton dials up defensively here. Now at the plate for Dover-Sherborn, number 22. So first priority, you got to keep that runner at third. You got 2 outs. There's a ground ball right back to Liana, and she'll take care of things herself. Tosses over to Avery for the 3rd out. And Dover-Sherborn unable to push any across. Norton coming to the plate. We'll be right back. So we're back now here at Norton High School. The Lancers in the lead 9-0 over Dover-Sherborn. Bottom of the inning, and that one's fouled off over on the third base side.
So this is the bottom.
Takes the ball, 1-1 the count. Strike is called. So 1-2 now to the batter. Takes the ball high and outside. The first home game here for Norton. They had their bats alive early in the game with sitting on a 9-0 lead. And there's a hit to the shortstop, picks it up, throws to first. The stretch able to make the catch, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That one fouled off.
pitching changes. I guess I do. Zero on the sun.
I didn't see that. I got you. Strike 3. So this will now bring us back to the top of the order. This is Cece at the plate. That one hit out to center field. Center fielder calls it and able to make the catch. So good piece of hitting there by Cece with a fly ball out to center. And that'll be it for that inning. Norton coming back to the plate in the bottom of this inning. We'll be right back. So we're back now, top of the inning. Dover-Sherborn at the plate. Takes ball 1. Ball 3-0 now. This is Drew at the plate for Dover-Sherborn. And Liana brings a strike in now, 3-1. That one fouled off and out of play over the first base dugout. This will bring us now to a full count. And chases a high one for the strikeout. Nice job by Liana there, pitching a high pitch, making her chase it. Now up for Dover-Sherborn, number 12 at the plate. Nobody on. 1 out. Fouled off, out of play behind the backstop. Again, fouled off, so Liana doing a nice job grooving it in there, and first 2 pitches fouled off, so ahead in the count, 0-2. Got plenty of time now to throw a chaser. That one off speed and able to field her spot nicely, so nice job there by Liana. That'll go down as a 1-3. Good reaction there on the mound. So 2 down, nobody on. Next up, number 10 for Dover-Sherborn. Ball 1, a little high. Strike is called, so a nice pitch there by Liana. The rain coming down here, getting kind of dark, lots of clouds. We're in for quite a bit of rain tomorrow. So Liana trying to make good work here for Norton on the mound. They're sitting on a 9-0 lead here. And that one just misses. Must have been high because that looked like it was right over the plate. This will now bring a number 27 to the plate for Dover-Sherborn with a runner on first. Ball high. So other home matches here today, we had volleyball earlier playing, boys volleyball earlier playing Attleboro. And baseball over on the turf field. And we got softball here against Dover-Sherborn. So a lot of action here on this Tuesday here in Norton. Rainy afternoon, unfortunately. And a nice pitch there by Liana. Batter goes after that one. 1-2 now. Ball low. So Liana looking to go right after the batter here. Down and in. So Liana looking to go right after this batter. Runner on first for Dover-Sherborn, and there's a good pitch. Just a little bit low. Kind of close to take, but full count. Actually, looks like that's going to be ball 4. Awfully close to take there on that pitch. Next up, number 30 for Dover-Sherborn. Strike one. So Lucy behind the plate for Norton today, working with Liana. Hit batter, so she'll head down to first. And that will load things up for Dover-Sherborn. So it looks like a timeout called again. Norton going to gather on the mound, talk things over. Dover-Sherborn now with bases loaded. Number 19 coming to the plate for them. So Liana going to go right after her. Infield needs to knock it down, keep it in front. Outfield hitting their cutoff if the ball hits the ground. That one just missed a little high. Oh, nice pitch there. 1-1. A good mix of pitches there for Liana. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. There's a ground ball to third, picks it up, throws to first, in time for the out. So one hopper over there. Avery does a nice job snagging that one for the third out. No damage done. Norton coming to the plate. We'll be right back. So we're back now with Liana leading things off for Norton. She'll try to help herself here at the plate. Doing a nice job on the mound today for the Lancers. Strike is called. That one outside. Nice job laying off of that pitch. Liana with a pop fly out to right field. A lot of balls showing in that glove, but nonetheless, the catch is made for the first out. This is now Paige at the plate. She'll take ball 1 in the dirt. Strike 2 is called. Excuse me, strike 1 is called. 1-1. So Paige looking to drive one through. Ball outside. Good eye there at the plate. Takes the ball high. Good hitter now at the plate. If she likes it, she should go after it. And that'll be ball 4. She'll head down to first. So Norton with runner on first. 1 out. Avery Tinkham coming to the plate. Avery playing first today. She was able to put one in the hole her last at bat out to left center field. She picked up a double. And she'll hit that one hard right past the third baseman. That's going to get through the left fielder's legs. And she's able to pick it up and hold the runner at second. So runners on first and second. And another nice hard hit by Avery Tinkham. So 1 down with a runner on first and second. This is Avery now at the plate for Norton. And that one hit up high. Pop fly into the infield. Second baseman drops it. They'll get the force at second, but so there's some arguments here going on with the umpire. They did call infield fly. Runners are allowed to advance at their own risk. So the infield fly causes the batter to be out. And I'll tell you, good thing that the Norton coaches know what they're talking about. Because that's exactly what happened. Runners are able to advance at their own risk. Looks like the umpires will now go talk things over. Gotta love it. It's only the first game, but there's little controversy. So it is now 2 outs. Runners on second and third. And that one hit hard. That's going to get past the left fielder. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs will score. And that'll be a hard hit double that brings in 2 runs for Norton. So a good piece of hitting there for the Lancers. So there are 2 outs now with a runner on second base for the Lancers. Good piece of hitting there to bring in 2 runs. That one fouled off behind the backstop. So Lucy picks up the double and is on second now as the runner. Popped up in the infield. Shortstop calls it, makes the catch. That will be the 3rd out of the inning. So not without any controversy, as it was an infield fly called. The runners were able to advance. And they are able to do that at their own risk. So it looks like Norton now going to take the field. So Norton defense looking just to hold Dover-Sherborn here. So Dover-Sherborn now at the plate. Liana still on the mound for Norton. And throws in ball one, a little bit low. Ball two. A little low there, ball three. So Liana looking to come back here, down in the count, 3-0. Grooves a strike in there, 3-1. Goes after that one. That'll bring us to a full count. And a nice job there. Liana brings it all the way back. Strike three. First out of the inning on strikeout. There's a ground ball hit hard to second, picks it up, throws over to first, in time for the out. Two quick outs here in the inning for the Lancers. And they're going to look to try to close things out here. Now coming to the plate for Dover-Sherborn, we got number 22. I believe this is Maggie. Ball outside. Nice job by Lucy, snagging that one outside. That one's fouled off. So quickly 1-1. Good pitch right down the middle of the plate. So Liana in charge here. Dries off the ball. It is coming down pretty good here right now. That one a little high. Looking for her to chase, but holds off. That one hit hard right back at Avery Tinkham, and she'll take care of that. Steps on the bag. And that'll be it, folks. Norton takes the win here today over Dover-Sherborn on their home field. And they'll start off the season the right way with a big win here today. This has been Deb Carrero alongside Jamison Haig. Thanks for joining us.